At $99, this Moto Watch is one of the cheapest brand name smartwatches on Amazon. But how does it stack up against the other more expensive ones? Let's get it unboxed and find out.
But first things first, let's take a closer look at this thing. It's Motorola's turn now to unveil their smartwatch. And instead of bells and whistles, they've opted for a budget-conscious entry-level smartwatch for under $100. Out of the box, we find the Moto Watch 100 with silicone watch band that I really like, a USB pogo pin charging cable, and a quick start guide. It's got a 1.3-inch circular display, a durable 42mm aluminum case. Ours is in black. A whole host of smart health tracking sensors, and it's rated for 5 atmospheres, or safe to use at an underwater depth of 165 feet. Connected through Bluetooth, it's compatible with both Android and iOS, but it runs on its very own operating system, known as Moto Watch OS. Looks are one thing, but let's see how she performs under pressure. Like other smartwatches we've reviewed on the channel, the Moto 100 has an app to configure and track a lot of the watch's premium features. After connecting, you can monitor health metrics like steps taken, sleep quality, calories burnt, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, and much more. There's more than 26 different sports modes to track different types of workout activities, and you're able to configure custom notifications based on any of the sensor readings. When it comes to the Moto Watch OS on your phone, it's exactly what you'd expect for a watch under $100. Not that great. The navigation is a little confusing and clunky, but it's easy enough to get used to. Now, if you've come from a Fitbit or Apple Watch, the difference can be quite noticeable. Unlike your more premium smartwatches, you can't add additional apps to the OS, meaning what you see is what you get. And while you can see text and email previews on the display, you've got no reply function, and the text cuts off after a small number of characters. Completely useless for long texts or emails. The Moto 100 does have some audio and music controls, but with no inbuilt speakers, it just acts as a remote control for your smartphone. Lastly, the advertised 14-day battery life may just be an exaggeration. We found after heavy use, we had to charge it after around the 5-day mark. You might be able to get 14 days if not connected to your phone and used in watch mode only. But we were interested in all the features. So, how does the Moto 100 smartwatch compare to another entry-level smartwatch? Priced exactly the same, the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini smartwatch isn't as pretty as the Moto 100, but it definitely packs a punch where needed. Both watches boast a 14-day battery, although at 355 mAh, the Moto 100 actually is a little bit bigger than the Amazfit 220 mAh. While the Moto claims 26 sport modes, the Amazfit has over 60. It's also got a slightly bigger screen that's AMOLED. Both watches connect via Bluetooth and have GPS functionality built in. Amazfit does nose out the competition when it comes to being an extension of your phone, however. There's Alexa integration, a microphone and speaker, so you can access a whole host of information on your wrist. All up, at least on paper, the Amazfit is a much better value for the money. Now before we give you the official review to you rating, let's hear from Matt, who's worn this thing all week.
There's a lot to love about this Motorola smartwatch other than the $99 price tag. First off, the quality is great. It has an aluminum bezel, the strap is really comfortable, the software on it is pretty darn good. The UI is super simplistic. You use one finger to swipe in between each screen, each functionality, heart rate, O2 sensor, number of steps. It's super easy to use, and it's the only smartwatch that we've tested here where you didn't need to download an app and connect a watch to it before you could use it. This thing, it was fully functional right out of the box. The app adds to it so you can get a better detailed view of your data. Overall, it's a great smartwatch for the money.
Thank you, Matt. For under $100, it definitely does have a lot more features than you'd normally expect, but the performance, unfortunately, matches the price. Laggy OS, a subpar battery, and the lack of any onboard storage means you're truly limited with what you can do. We're going to give it a 6 out of 10. So how do you get this thing on your wrist? Well, we've got a couple options for you. You can follow our purchase link that we've included in the description below and up in the top right and pick one up for $96.49. Or you could enter the Review to You drawing and try to win ours for free. All you have to do to enter is just hit the link in the pinned comment. And if you want more exclusive Review to You content and perks, such as badges, emojis, and members-only giveaways, then become a member of our Winner Circle. From Matt and Gary, thanks for watching.